Chapter 6. Apply SEO. What is blog SEO? For marketers, search engine optimization, or SEO, is crucial. When you optimize your web pages, including your blog posts, you make your website more apparent to people searching for your product or service on search engines like Google. Is your blog post, however, truly helping your business rank organically in search engines? Prepare for an in-depth look at blog SEO, the factors that influence it, and how to get started optimizing your blog for the search engines. Factors to be considered for SEO. For each post, choose one main keyword, that is focus keyword. Every blog post you write should be focused on a single keyword. When you optimize your content for a variety of keywords, Google and other search engines become confused. They have no idea what your content is about. When you concentrate on a single keyword, though, Google may quickly recognize that your post is about that specific topic. So, the first thing you need to do is come up with one major keyword for your content. If your blog is brand new, I recommend starting with long-tail keywords. This is due to the fact that long-tail keywords aren't very competitive. To find long-tail keywords, use our Chapter 5 keyword research strategy. Insert focus keyword in 1. In your post title, H1 tag. 2. In between 1 to 150 words in the first paragraph of your blog post. 3. In your subheading, H2 tag. 4. In one of the image or video or any other media title. 5. In conclusion section. Remember, it should not repeat more than 5 times in the post. If it repeats more times, then it is called as keyword stuffing. Back in the day, keyword stuffing worked. However, it has the potential to cause more harm. Make sure your URL is optimized. Shorter, clearer URLs improve the user experience while also benefiting search engines. You should also double-check that your URL contains your keyword, focus, or long tail. Title tag and meta description. The importance of title tags cannot be overstated. Why? If someone finds you through a search engine, they'll likely see them first. The title of each result in the search engine results pages is called a title tag, SERPs. Here's what I'm speaking about. Make sure your title tag contains your focus keyword and describes a benefit. The meta description, together with the title tag, makes your page stand out in the SERPs. A good meta description should include the following information. Keep it short, between 135 and 160 characters. Include the focus keyword that is being targeted. Be precise and descriptive in your writing. Keep it real and convince the reader to check out the page. This tells you what the blog post is about in plain language. That's exactly what your meta description should do. For your title tag and H1 tag, use distinct titles. It's not necessary for your title tag and H1 to match. Your focus keyword should appear in both, but you can substitute a long-tail keyword or a phrase-match keyword for one of them. This is a fantastic approach to naturally improve your long-tail keyword rankings. Make certain your content is long-form. I'm talking about 2,000 words or more when I say long-form content. That is the ideal length. However, I frequently advise people to write posts of at least 3,500 plus words. Google algorithm likes lengthy and fresh content. Use LSI keywords. The term latent semantic indexing, LSI, is a fancy way of saying keywords that are comparable to your focus keyword. If your main keyword is how to grow tomatoes from seed, for example, some LSI keywords might be growing tomatoes outside and tomato growing secrets. However, there is a much easier approach to locate these, lsigraph.com. In your H2 subheadings, include LSI keywords. By making one minor modification, you can improve your SEO significantly. Again, don't do it if it feels forced. Break up the content with H2 subheadings. If you can utilize an LSI keyword naturally, do so. Make use of title modifiers. Adding an extra word to your title can increase traffic, while also providing an organic long tail, or LSI keyword. Because words like best and easy are frequently searched, it's a good idea to include them in your title. Here's a list of few to get you started. Best, fast, easy, simple, tips, reviews, guide, cheap, offers, boost, checklist, course, year. Mobile friendly. Mobile devices account for more than half of Google's global search traffic. On a smaller scale, your blog site may follow the same pattern. There's no getting around it. Optimizing your blog for mobile will have an impact on your SEO stats. But, exactly, what does it mean to mobile optimize a website? While designing to your blog post, make it responsive to all devices. Factors to be considered like font sizes, image sizes, gaps between the words, etc. Then, using your Google Analytics dashboard and a mobile site performance test on a regular basis, keep an eye on how your site is performing on mobile. Page speed. Page speed can be influenced by the visual features on your blog, but it isn't the only factor. Overuse of plugins and unnecessary code can also contribute to a sluggish blog site. Removing garbage code can improve page speed by allowing your pages to load faster. Compressing images for speed is also a good idea. I also recommend making a list of the plugins on your blog site. Determine which are required to keep your blog running on a daily basis, and which were installed as a temporary remedy. Plugins that alter your site's front end can slow it down, and you may be able to eliminate more of them than you think to improve your site's overall speed. Set up a sitemap. An XML sitemap assists in the discovery of all of your blog's posts and pages by search engines. Set up SEO plugins. Every CMS advertises themselves as being SEO friendly right out of the box. However, no matter how SEO friendly they are, they almost always require some assistance in the shape of an SEO plugin or extension. Yoast SEO is by far the most popular WordPress SEO plugin. But there's also Rank Math, an all-in-one SEO. Share your content in social media and forums to get backlinks. Backlinks can affect how high your blog site ranks in the SERP, and this is accurate. Backlinks reflect how trustworthy your site is dependent on how many other relevant sites link back to yours. Backlinks, on the other hand, aren't the be-all and end-all of link building. Linking to and from your own blog posts can also help your blog site rank higher in search results. Backlinks plays a vital role in SEO. They will get from your fellow bloggers, or from social media, or from forums you logged in. If you can capture the attention of influencers, you'll almost certainly receive a nice backlink from them, which will generate a ton of traffic to your site. Outbound links. Outbound links are one of the simplest strategies to improve the SEO of your content. It's a good idea to use 2 to 4 outbound links for every 1,000 words. If your topic is really detailed, you can include even more links, but do so with caution. Don't make the mistake of including a link in every paragraph. Do follow versus no follow, because no followed links, those with a rel equals no follow tag, don't transfer PageRank. It's important to focus on establishing followed, do follow, links. Although the majority of links on the internet are followed, some websites, such as Forbes, no follow, practically all outbound links. If you're actively creating, or seeking links from a specific website, it's worth checking to see if their outbound links are being followed. Install the nofollow Chrome extension, which emphasizes nofollow links on the page, to do this. Of course, no-followed links are still valuable. They can increase referral traffic, which can help with SEO indirectly. If you're investing a lot of time and effort into link building, however, it's a good idea to prioritize your efforts. Internal links. Outbound links are vital, but internal links are just as important. It may surprise you to learn that it is one of the most undervalued aspects of on-page SEO. Again, don't go overboard. You should link to your own site far less frequently than you should connect to other websites. In each post, aim for 2 to 4 internal links. Note: this list does not include every SEO guideline known to man. Rather, the types of SEO listed below will help you get started with an SEO plan for your blog. Types of SEO. 1. On-Page SEO. 2. Off-Page SEO. 3. Technical SEO. On-Page SEO. What is on-page SEO? On-page SEO is the process of optimizing web pages in order to boost a website's search engine ranks and generate organic traffic. On-page SEO comprises optimizing your headlines, HTML tags, title, meta, and header, and images in addition to posting relevant, high-quality content. It also entails ensuring that your website possesses a high level of competence, authority, and credibility. What are the on-page SEO ranking factors that I should focus on? You have various different ranking factors when it comes to on-page SEO. All of these factors should be optimized. Investing the time to enhance each of these factors can boost your search engine rankings and make your website more competitive and difficult to beat. You should concentrate on the following on-page optimization factors: optimized URL, title tag, meta description, heading tags, alt tags, for images, video or any embed. Valuable keywords, unique content, page speed, internal and outbound linking, compressed images, mobile friendliness. All of these factors we already discussed in the above section. Advanced on-page SEO tips. Use original images. Do you utilize stock photos in your articles? Those stock images, on the other hand, could be damaging your SEO. Consider producing custom images if you're using stock photos that 1,000 other websites are using. These original images, at least according to this small study, are likely to assist us in ranking. Voice search SEO. The popularity of voice search is rapidly increasing. What's the best approach to make your content voice search friendly? Make a FAQ page. Google loves to scrape voice search results from FAQ pages, according to SEO studies. Off-Page SEO. Off-Page SEO is a strong SEO strategy that contributes significantly to a site's ability to rank higher on Google. You should go outside your own website if you want to get people talking about your brand and services. Here, we'll go over the basics of off-page SEO to give you a better understanding of what it is, why it's so important to online marketing, and the activities that go into it. What is off-page SEO? So, what is off-page SEO and how does it relate to your company's website? Off-page SEO is a catch-all word for all off-site SEO activities aimed at enhancing a website's ranking on the internet. Off-page optimization is more than just getting links, contrary to commonly held belief. There are numerous strategies that may be implemented to offer your online business an edge over the competition. Off-page SEO can increase your site's domain ranking in the eyes of Google and other search engines for years. Why off-page SEO matters? Google ranks websites based on over 200 different factors. It's difficult to rank for keywords just on the basis of content. This is where off-page SEO comes in. By informing Google what other people think of you and your site, you're assisting it in determining how relevant your content is to users. This is why obtaining links from high-quality websites is so important. Best off-page SEO techniques. Link building. This is, without a doubt, the most talked about part of digital marketing. If all other factors are equal, the more effectively a site is promoted through links, the higher it will rank in the SERPs. The following trend in link building may emerge in the coming years. The more difficult it is to obtain a link from a site, the more efficiently it will work. Any link acquisition tactic, including outreach, blogging, scholarships, donations, press releases, links from educational.edu and government.gov websites, and crowd marketing, works with the right approach. When it comes to link building, trial and error is the only way to figure out what works and what doesn't for your particular site. Don't be frightened to try new things. The worst that can happen is that you won't appear in searches as frequently as you'd want. Types of off-page SEO links. Off-page SEO relies heavily on links, which are one of, if not the most important factor. However, before you begin creating backlinks, you need to gain a deeper grasp of the many types of links and the numerous factors that influence your website's link equity. The following are the three main types of links. Natural links. A natural link is one that comes to your website without your team doing anything to acquire it. Whether they follow your brand or found your information via Google, the individual who referenced you on the internet simply chooses to link to your site. In any case, they considered your article to be important and worthy of praise. Constructed links. Outreach generates a built link to your website. Your team worked hard to get this link, whether it was by contacting webmasters, publishers, or journalists, or by running an ad campaign to promote your content. Even though you generated this link, you still created excellent information for users, and gave it the exposure it needed to help them find your business. Created links. Self-submissions to blogs, forums, directories, or press releases result in a produced link. This link was purposefully generated by your team, but without any outreach. This off-page SEO strategy is known as black hat SEO, which is a big no-no in the SEO field. When it comes to link building, natural or constructed links must be prioritized. What are the best ways to gain high-quality links for your website? According to Google, any links linking to your website must be natural links. Natural links are just what they sound like. When a website owner or blogger enjoys another website or blog, he or she will automatically include a link to his or her own. Is this a true story, or just another myth? It absolutely does, but you have to put in a lot of effort to get here. Take my blog, for example. It has a lot of incoming links because other webmasters like the content, and I also link to other sites in my articles, because I like what they have to say. This is the essence of natural link building. From the reader's perspective, a link is more valuable than from the search engine's perspective. There are, however, ways to develop connections to your website that adhere to Google guidelines. The following are the most effective link building techniques. 1. Publish link-worthy content. This may seem cliched, but it's crucial for two reasons. The first is that exceptional content will earn you natural links if you properly advertise your page to the relevant people via social media marketing. More on this below. Second, even if you secure links, if you don't have good content, your page will not rank. Content that satisfies the user intent is a ranking factor that is more essential than links. You won't be able to rank until these two factors, excellent content and links, are present. Case studies, original research, differing perspectives on an issue, and generally unique and unbiased content are examples of link-worthy content. 2. Guest posting on other websites. Getting links to your website by guest posting is a popular method. The concept is simple and clear. You can find websites that welcome guest author posts. You make a pitch to them about your ideas. You get your articles published with a link to your website. The problem is that over time, webmasters have misused this strategy, and Google has implemented rules to its algorithms to detect and devalue guest blogging links. They don't completely disregard them. They still have worth if they come from reputable websites with a lot of original content rather than just guest posts. To put it another way, if a website solely publishes content from guest authors, a link is unlikely to be valuable or beneficial to your rankings. A link from a website with high ranks and high-quality content created by their own authors and guest contributors, on the other hand, can help you climb the rankings. 3. Asking for links. Asking for links is another prominent link-building tactic. Although I am not a fan of this strategy, I receive dozens of emails per day requesting for links. The concept is that you discover relevant websites, send them an email, and ask them to link to your content. The chances of receiving good responses are limited, but not non-existent, therefore you'll need to send a lot of emails for this strategy to succeed. For a variety of reasons, I dislike this strategy, but others do, and it works if you're ready to do it on a scale. 4. Using your content to link to other websites. Linking to other websites from your content and emailing them to let them know about it is a superior variation of the above strategy. Webmasters will be delighted to receive the link and respond. This differs from a link exchange, which is against Google guidelines, in that they are responsible for returning the link, and it is not part of a deal or a paid agreement. 5. Publishing link-worthy visuals. This is a tried and true method that still works. The idea is to make amazing visuals, infographics, statistics, graphs, pictures, charts, available on your website for anyone to use in their content, with a link back to the original source. Social media marketing. Social media marketing is a kind of off-page SEO, and it is also a form of link building, if you think about it. A few things to keep in mind when it comes to off-page SEO and social media marketing. According to Google, social signals, such as likes, comments, and shares, have no direct impact on rankings. The main reason is that they are readily manipulated or bought, and they do not accurately reflect the popularity of a social posting. It's also worth noting that practically all of the links you obtain from social media sites are nofollow, meaning search engines ignore them. As a result, intentionally obtaining thousands of likes for your content will do nothing to benefit your website. However, if a post receives significant social media attention, or even becomes viral, it will have an indirect effect on your rankings. Thousands of people will view your popular post, and webmasters will be more likely to link to it from their blogs. Another way to examine how to use social media for link building is to consider the following. When you submit a post, it will only be seen by your followers, and no one else will read it, or find it on the internet unless it starts ranking high in the search results. It will be lost among the billions of pages that have been published. If you promote each of your posts on social media and reach a broader audience, however, it is more probable that more people will read it, and that some others will link to it. If you want to take it a step further, instead of presenting your posts to a broad audience, you may tailor your social media efforts to target those who are more likely to link to them. To summarize, if used appropriately, social media can help off-page SEO indirectly. Social bookmarking. The process of saving a web page, so that you can return to it at any moment, is known as social bookmarking. Unlike browser-based bookmarks, social bookmarking tools can be viewed online and shared with anybody who has access to your content. Pinterest, Twitter, Dribbble, WeHeartIt, Reddit, and many others are some of the most well-known instances of such tools. Benefits of social bookmarking. Social bookmarking is a powerful SEO technique for increasing your online visibility and traffic. Here's how to do it. Backlinks. A backlink is created whenever your content is featured on a bookmarking website. Backlinks are and have always been a significant factor in determining a web page's ranking. Website traffic. Bookmarking has a direct impact on ranking and, as a result, can help you increase traffic. People are more likely to visit your website directly if your business appears on one of the bookmarking sites. Thousands of new visitors every month can be attracted if the information is interesting. Social signals. When Google, Yahoo, and other search engines want to know how big and popular a site is, they'll look at its social signals. One of these elements is the use of social bookmarks. This kind of marketing relies on advertising a product or service to a group of trusted industry experts and depending on them to carry your branding message to their audience, which is largely comprised of engaged, dedicated individuals. Influencer marketing. What is influencer marketing and how does it work? Influencers on social media have fervent, devoted followings who are significantly more likely to be deeply committed to a certain niche. You're hitting two birds with one stone by reaching out to influencers. You're reaching out to the thousands of individuals who follow them, and you're communicating your message through someone who has established credibility in your niche. Brand mentions. We all know that Google has a soft spot for brands. As a result, establishing a brand is as important for SEO as it is for marketing. For both your audience and search engines, all new entrepreneurs should make an active effort to increase their online authority. The question is, how does brand awareness intersect with SEO, and what metrics may be utilized to assess your effort's success? Brand searches are one of the most important metrics to monitor. This occurs when consumers search for your brand name, specific product names, or your domain name. The fact that more people are searching for your brand indicates that you're on the correct track. Google algorithms can better grasp and evaluate your reputation if you work hard on creating your brand. One of the direct benefits of brand building is that you can draw more and more visitors to your website without ever expanding your link building activities. Local SEO, GMB and citations. Local SEO is a separate branch of SEO that deserves its own discussion. Citations in your Google My Business listing are two off-page SEO techniques that merit special attention in here. Google My Business. Off-page SEO refers to any activities that are aimed at improving your website's ranking in the Google Map Pack. A Google My Business account is a powerful tool for improving the digital presence of local startups and enterprises. According to reports, 4 out of 5 consumers use search engines to find local information. If your company does not appear at the top of the local GMB results, your competitors will take its place. Citations. A citation is an online reference to your business or brand that includes your NAP, that is name, address, and phone number. These business listings on Google My Business, Yelp, Facebook, and other internet directories are important for promoting your brand online. One of the most actionable off-page SEO techniques that can help you improve your game is citations. If you want to rank for keywords related to a certain geographic place, such as best tomato sales in Texas, citations are a solid way to do it. Keep in mind that consistency is key here. Inconsistency indicates a lack of coherence, so don't overlook NAPs. Ascertain that your NAP data is consistent with your brand. Customer reviews. Customer reviews, whether they are for your business, website, services, or products, all play a part in your rankings. For local web marketing, reviews are the most efficient off-page SEO technique. The bulk of reviews will be marked as nofollow, but if they come from reputable sources, such as Google My Business, Yelp, or Trustpilot, they can help boost your local rankings. These reviews are trusted by Google, and they are used as a ranking indication. Bonus off-page SEO techniques. Content marketing. When we think of content marketing, we often think of it solely as an on-page SEO strategy. That is, creating and releasing content for your own website. Content marketing, on the other hand, encompasses both on-page and off-page strategies when seen as a whole. Content marketing encompasses all content you develop and post on the internet, not just the content you publish on your own site. If you create a guest post, you are engaging in content marketing. Publish an infographic that is linked to a prestigious publication? That is what content marketing is all about. The appeal of content marketing as a strategy is that it allows you to focus on off-page aspects by creating fantastic, engaging assets. And this usually stems from the promotion of the content you're producing, putting out amazing, engaging assets that people want to share and link to. The following are some common content marketing techniques that can help you develop off-page signals: blog posts, infographics, surveys, studies, research articles, ebooks, and white papers. Content marketing, as a strategy, is connected with link building, social media, and public relations, as well as helping in the development of your brand. Simply put, if you have a fantastic piece of content, let people know about it. Public relations. For a long time, PR and SEO were thought to be two separate marketing disciplines, but the lines have blurred in recent years, and the two have merged. Given that it is the ideal technique to gain authority links at scale, digital PR is now the link building tactic of choice for many SEOs. You can utilize public relations strategies to promote a wonderful narrative and the related linkable assets, and you can get a lot of links as a result. According to a recent survey, the average campaign receives connections from between 11 and 25 unique linking domains. Off-page SEO signals are supported by public relations in more ways than just helping to build links. A successful public relations campaign can also increase brand awareness and brand searches as a consequence. Brings your business to the attention of your target audience and encourages them to talk about you. Referral traffic will increases. It establishes you as a thought leader in your field and assists in the development of trust signals. Conduct events. Events are resurfacing in marketing methods, and believe it or not, they can help you with your off-page SEO approach. The amount of online events such as webinars is more than ever before, and they can go a long way toward helping you establish your brand. They can not only help you engage your audience, but they can also create a true buzz about your business, which will promote social engagement and even links. Do you want to host your event on meetup.com? Another search engine for local niche events is meetup.com. Don't rule out the use of events in your marketing approach. Yes, they require effort to run properly, but that buzz can be difficult to replicate in other ways. They're also an excellent method to get some great public relations coverage. Podcasts. Podcasts are quite popular right now, and their popularity is growing by every month. In fact, 44% of Americans have listened to a podcast at least once in their lives, with 73 million listening on a monthly basis. They are significant, and if you do not include them in your marketing approach, you may be missing out on significant chances. Keep in mind that podcasting is work. Let's have a look at the advantages. Most businesses are still not using podcasts as part of their marketing plan, which means it's a great method to get a competitive advantage. They're a fantastic opportunity to connect with new people, share your knowledge, and obtain visibility on search engines other than Google. Apple's Podcasts is still a search engine, allowing you to use keywords to identify relevant podcasts. Another choice is Google Podcasts, as well as Listen Notes. Businesses who grasp that SEO should encompass more than just Google will be the ones who succeed in developing a brand and identifying ways to target their potential audience, regardless of which platform they utilize. The bottom line for off-page SEO is, your best course of action is to continue to strengthen the technical performance of your site and create original content, meaningful articles, make videos, etc., but just don't stop here. Whenever off-page SEO is concerned, think big, think bold. Technical SEO. Let's kick things off with the fundamentals. In particular, here, I'll explain why technical SEO is still crucial in 2021. I'll also show you what constitutes technical SEO and what does not. Let's dive in. What is technical SEO and how does it work? The practice of ensuring that a website fits the technical standards of modern search engines in order to increase organic ranks is known as technical SEO. Crawling, indexing, rendering, and website architecture are all important aspects of technical SEO. What is the importance of technical SEO? You can have the best website with the best content. But what if your technical SEO isn't working? Then you will not be ranked. Google and other search engines must be able to find, crawl, render, and index the pages on your website at the most basic level. But that's just scratching the surface. Even if Google indexes all of your site's content, your work isn't finished. That's because, in order for your site to be fully optimized for technical SEO, its pages must be secure, mobile-friendly, duplicate content-free, and fast-loading. There are 1,000 other factors that go into technical optimization. That isn't to argue that your technical SEO must be perfect in order to rank. It isn't the case. However, the easier you make it for Google to find your content, the greater your chances of ranking. Technical SEO best practices. Now that you know what technical SEO is, let's look at some of the best practices to follow. You can conduct your own technical SEO audit using the list below: site structure and navigation, breadcrumbs navigation, crawling, rendering and indexing, internal link to deep pages, internal link. Make use of an XML sitemap, Google Search Console, inspect, thin and duplicate content. What exactly is a robots.txt file? Make use of canonical URLs, page speed, optimize your 404 page, validate your XML sitemaps, examine for usability issues on mobile devices, add SSL to make your website HTTPS. Site structure and navigation. Your site's structure, in my opinion, is step 1 inch of any technical SEO effort. Yes, even coming before crawling and indexing. Why? For starters, a poorly designed site structure causes several crawling and indexing challenges. As a result, if you get this step right, you won't have to be concerned about Google crawling all of your site's pages as much. Second, the structure of your site has an impact on everything else you do to optimize it. From URLs to sitemaps to utilizing robots.txt to prevent search engines from indexing particular pages, there's a lot to consider. The basic takeaway is that a solid foundation makes all other technical SEO tasks much easier. Use a site structure that is flat and well organized. The structure of your website determines how all of the pages are structured. In general, you want a flat structure. To put it another way, your site's pages should all be only a few links apart. What is the significance of this? Google and other search engines can easily crawl all of your site's pages with a flat structure. URL structure that is consistent. There's no need to overthink the format of your URLs. This is especially true if you manage a tiny website, like a blog. However, you do want your URLs to have a logical, consistent structure. This genuinely helps users in determining their location on your website. Organizing your sites into multiple categories also provides Google with more information about each page in that category. The pages on gardening niche, for example, all have the /plant/tomato subfolder, which tells Google that they're all part of the gardening category. This appears to be effective. You'll note that when you Google gardening, Google includes site links in the results. All of the pages linked from these site links are, as you might think, inside the plant. Breadcrumbs navigation. Breadcrumbs navigation is well known for its SEO benefits. This is because breadcrumbs create internal links to your site's categories and subpages automatically. This contributes to the stability of your website's architecture. Not to mention the fact that in the SERPs, Google has converted URLs into breadcrumb-style navigation. As a result, I recommend using breadcrumbs navigation when it makes sense. Crawling, rendering, and indexing. Here is all about making it as simple as possible for search engines to find and index your complete website. I'll explain you how to discover and fix crawl issues, as well as how to direct search engine crawlers to your website's deep pages. Spot indexing issues. The first step is to identify any pages on your site that are difficult for search engine spiders to explore. Coverage report. The Google Search Console's coverage report should be your first stop. If Google is unable to properly index or render pages that you want indexed, this report will let you know. Internal link to deep pages, internal link. The majority of people have no trouble getting their homepage indexed. Deep pages, pages that are multiple links from the homepage, are the ones that tend to cause issues. In most cases, a flat architecture eliminates this problem from arising in the first place. After all, your deepest page is simply 3 to 4 clicks away from your main page. In any case, nothing beats a good old-fashioned internal link to a specific deep page or series of pages that you want crawled. Especially if the page from which you're connecting has a lot of authority and is frequently crawled. Make use of an XML sitemap. Is an XML sitemap still required for Google to identify your site's URLs in the age of mobile-first indexing and AMP? Yup, indeed. According to a Google representative, XML sitemaps are the second most essential source for locating URLs. Go to the Search Console's Sitemaps feature to double-check that your sitemap is working properly. This will display the sitemap that Google has for your website. Google Search Console. Inspect. Is there a URL on your site that isn't being indexed? The GSC's Inspect tool can assist you figure out what's going on. It will not only tell you why a page isn't being indexed. However, you can observe how Google renders pages that are indexed. That way, you can double-check that Google can crawl and index every single piece of content on that page. Thin and duplicate content. You shouldn't have to worry about duplicate content if you write unique, original content for each page on your site. As a result, duplicate content can appear on any website, especially if your content management system, CMS, produces many versions of the same page with distinct URLs. It's the same scenario with thin content. Most websites don't have a problem with it. However, it may harm your site's overall rankings. As a result, it's worth looking for and fixing. Here, I'll explain you how to fix duplicate and thin content concerns on your site before they become a problem. To find duplicate content, use an SEO audit tool. There are many tools that are excellent at detecting duplicate and thin content. These tools are designed to help you find duplicate content on your own website. Pages that copy content from other sites are frequently referred to as duplicate content. Copyscape's batch search feature is a good way to double-check that your site's content is unique. There, you must upload a list of URLs and track down where that content can be found on the internet. If you come across a sample of content on another website, look for it in quotes. If your page appears first in the search results, Google considers you the page's original author. You're now ready to go. Note: if someone copies your content and publishes it on their own website, they have a duplicate content issue. It's not yours. You only need to be concerned about content on your site that has been duplicated or is extremely similar from other websites. No index pages that don't have unique content. The majority of websites will have pages containing duplicate content. That's okay. When those duplicate content pages are indexed, this creates a problem. What is the solution? To certain pages, add the noindex tag. The noindex tag instructs search engines such as Google and Bing not to index the page. Using the GSC's Inspect URL feature, you may double-check that your noindex tag is set up appropriately. Put your URL in the box and click Test Live URL. If Google is still indexing the page, you'll receive a notification that says URL is available to Google. This indicates that your noindex tag is incorrectly configured. If you receive a notice that says Excluded by noindex tag, the noindex tag is working. It may take a few days or weeks for Google to recrawl the pages you don't want indexed, depending on your crawl budget. As a result, I recommend reviewing the Coverage Reports Excluded tab to ensure that your no-indexed pages are being deleted from the index. Note: you can also prevent search engine spiders from exploring the page entirely by putting a block in your robots.txt file for each of their crawlers. What exactly is robots.txt file? Robots.txt is a text file in your website's root directory that tells search engines which pages of your site they can crawl and index. This file's format is fairly straightforward, and you won't have to make any changes to it in the vast majority of circumstances. What's vital is to examine and make sure there aren't any false blockings that would prevent search engines from indexing your site. Make use of canonical URLs. The no-index tag should be included to most sites that have duplicate content on them. Alternatively, have duplicate content changed with original stuff. There is a third alternative, however: canonical URLs. Canonical URLs are ideal for pages with substantially similar content, with slight variations across them. Let's pretend you own a business that sells tomatoes. You even have a product page dedicated to hybrid tomatoes. Every size, color, and variant can result in distinct URLs depending on how your site is set up. Not good. Fortunately, you can tell Google that the hybrid version of your product page is the primary one by using the canonical tag. All of the others are variants on that theme. Page speed. One of the few technical SEO tactics that can have a direct impact on your site's rankings is to improve its page speed. Reduce web page size. CDNs, cache, lazy loading, CSS minification. I'm sure you've heard of these strategies 1,000 times. However, I don't see nearly as many people discussing a factor that's just as important: page speed. Size of a web page. This is the key takeaway. There is no such thing as a free lunch when it comes to page speed. You may optimize your images and cache your site to the max. However, if your pages are large, they will take a long time to load. If, on the other hand, enhancing your site's performance is a high priority, you'll have to do everything you can to reduce the total size of your page. Test load times with and without a CDN. CDNs were linked to slower load times, which was one of the most shocking findings from our page speed study. This is most likely due to the fact that many CDNs aren't configured properly. So, if your site uses a CDN, I recommend using webpagetest.org to test its speed with and without the CDN. Third-party scripts must be removed. A page's load time is increased by 34 milliseconds for every third-party script it contains. Some of these scripts, such as Google Analytics, are almost certainly required. However, it never hurts to have a look at your site's scripts to see if there are any that you can remove. Optimize your 404 page. When a visitor visits a URL that does not exist on your website, they are directed to a 404 page. It's possible that the page was removed, the URL was altered, or they typed the URL incorrectly in their browsers. Most modern WordPress themes have SEO-friendly 404 pages by default. If not, you can easily improve the SEO friendliness of your 404 page by installing a plugin or altering your theme templates. What is a 404 page that has been optimized? A well-optimized 404 page should have the following elements: maintain the same structure and menus as your website. Inform visitors that the page they are looking for is no longer available in a polite manner. Provide them with choices, suggest other related pages. Make it simple to return to the previous page, your homepage, or other important pages. What is the best way to check your 404 pages? Simply open a new browser window and type a URL on your website that does not exist to see how your 404 page looks. Your 404 page will be displayed in the browser. Don't waste time optimizing your 404 pages. Instead, make sure that when a page isn't found, a custom 404 page is displayed. Validate your XML sitemaps. It's difficult to maintain track of all the pages in your sitemap if you have a large site. Indeed, many of the sitemaps I examine have pages with 404 and 301 status codes. Because the major purpose of your sitemap is to show search engines all of your live pages, you want all of the links in it to refer to live pages. As a result, I propose using the MapBroker XML sitemap validator to validate your sitemap. Simply enter a sitemap from your website. Also, check for any broken or misdirected links. Examine for usability issues on mobile devices. It's 2021, so there's no need for me to inform you that your website should be mobile-friendly. As a result, even the most mobile-friendly websites can have problems. These problems can be difficult to detect unless people start sending you emails with complaints. That is, until you use the Mobile Usability Report in Google Search Console. If Google discovers that a page on your site isn't mobile-friendly, it'll notify you. It'll even tell you what's wrong with the page in detail. This way, you'll know exactly what has to be fixed. Add SSL to make your website HTTPS. The most recent internet trend is security. HTTPS is a well-known ranking signal and another technique to earn your users' trust. When you install an SSL on your server, you can access your website via HTTPS rather than HTTP. This means that any data sent between your website and the server such as usernames, passwords, personal information, and so on, is encrypted. SSL was once just important for e-commerce websites, but nowadays it should be put on any website on the internet. If you don't have SSL installed on your website, the first step is to contact your hosting provider and request that SSL be enabled on your account. After that, you'll need to follow a migration procedure to activate SSL without losing your ranks. The bottom line for technical SEO is, technical SEO consists of a number of checks and settings that you must optimize in order for search engines to properly crawl and index your website. In most circumstances, once you've mastered technical SEO, you won't have to worry about it again, except from performing periodic SEO audits. The term technical suggests that some of the tasks, such as page speed optimization, adding structured data, and so on, require some technical knowledge, but it is vital to complete them, else your website will not realize its full potential. Technical versus on-page versus off-page SEO. What's the difference? On-page SEO, off-page SEO, and technical SEO are the most generally referenced terms among the ranking factors used to evaluate websites. Let's take a closer look at each of these three factors. On-page SEO refers to SEO tactics that are implemented directly on a website. Search engine robots that scan websites 24/7 can use optimized site content to determine how useful your website's content is for users and compare it to that of competitors. Text content, images, meta tags, and links all come into this category. Off-page SEO refers to all SEO actions that occur outside of the website's bounds. Link building is the king of off-page SEO, but there are many other things you can do off the website to improve its ranking, such as good old PR, social media marketing, and so on. The goal of technical SEO is to improve the site's crawling and indexing by Google algorithms. It encompasses things like speed, structure, and URL canonicalization, and so on.